Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I know that a lot of you may be on your way to work, or maybe not even just up quite yet. Speaking of not up quite yet, good morning, Kiana. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, good morning to everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Listen, we're about to do a little church talk this morning. We're about to do a little church talk, some stuff that's going on down at the church, okay, down at the church. But good morning again. I hope everyone is doing well. We about to be messy this morning, though. We about to be messy this morning. But good morning, good morning, good morning, Kimmy. Good morning, Mia. Good morning, Kiana. Good morning, Nino Brown. Good morning, Simply Elegant One. Good morning, PM2 Ross. Good morning, Sweet Pea. Good morning, Demi Bell. Y'all up in here. Come on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, y'all. We got to talk, okay? We got to talk. If you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you go ahead and do so. We got some amazing and dope things coming your way, okay? So please, please, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. All right. So what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about Bishop Whitehead, all right? He has been denied several motions in his criminal case that the New York district, that they got going on. Yeah, he been denied several motions when it comes to that. So we're gonna dig into that. Also, too, he was listed as a trustee in his current church that he has right now, right? They had a hearing on Friday to get him put out the church, okay? Because he filed for bankruptcy because he couldn't get necessary financing to get the church. So he filed for bankruptcy, okay? The church filed that the bankruptcy would not hinder them from getting their church back, child. They had called the locksmith to come take the locks off and everything. Here come the NYPD talking about you need to call your boss. Y'all know who the boss was? The bishop. Child, I was like, what? And then we're gonna talk about Kim Burrell. Okay, Kim Burrell is allegedly, ill, pretty ill. But Tyrese decided to speak out in regards to it and asked for $15,000. And she says that she's well and she sent Cash App refunds back. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna talk about it. The reason why Larry Reed is up here is because he did a report on it. I actually spoke to Larry Reed about this stuff myself. So we got some things to get into. We got some things to get into. But before we do any of that, please make sure you like the video. It's a free way of supporting the channel. Okay. Listen, you say what you want. You can call me what you want. You can call me a beggar. You say I'm begging. Whatever you want to say, I don't care. Okay. It is greatly appreciated if you all would show some love to the channel. Um, Listen. That award show will be premiering on the BSTV 2K23 YouTube page. Y'all, I just got to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Even with donations and everything like that, I spent a lot of my own. You know what I mean? So we need your help. We need your help here on the channel. We need your help here on the channel. And like I said, the people can try to read me by saying I'm begging for cash apps or whatever the case may be, but it is what it is. But anyway, let's get into. Okay. Um, Thank you so much, PN2 Bros. Thank you, thank you. Well. Listen, I give y'all a good show, and I appreciate those of you that do show love. I do appreciate you all showing love because you don't have to. You do not have to. You do not have to. But I appreciate all that you all do, and it is greatly appreciated and needed. All right. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So let's get into the first thing. The first thing we're gonna get into is Tyrese, Kim Burrell, and Larry Reed. Okay, so on yesterday, I had woke up in the middle of the night. Well, not really the middle of the night, but I had woke up. It was early, minding my business, And I saw this from the neighborhood talk. Not the neighborhood talk, but Hollywood Unlocked. Okay. And this is a message that Tyrese decided to put on his. Hey Mia, what's going on? What's going on? I hope I spoke. By the way, by the way, Mia, that message that you sent in regards to the award show, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It meant so much to all of the message that we've gotten in regards to the award show. You guys are absolutely amazing. The emails, the messages, all of that. Thank you so very, very, very much. That was dope. That was dope. You took time out to literally write that out, and that was absolutely amazing. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, so I'm getting the original message, Instagram message pulled up here really quick. Hold on one second. Okay, so here goes the message that Tyrese decided to run to the Instagrams and the internet to post. So he says, just 3 weeks ago, mother was in the best of spirits. I just got a call today that brought me to tears. Stepmother has pneumonia in both of her lungs. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. A, s- a, s- I'm assuming he meant I sent her $15,000 to cover whatever medical bills. If you know Kim, you have a relationship with her, you can't donate money, that's fine. But just please, prayer warriors, stop everything you are doing and send the most sincere and beautiful prayer for the breakthrough that Mama Kim can get to the other side of this unexpected health crisis. I am worried, I'm in tears. Okay. That was the first part. That was the first part, right? Then he goes on to say, this is my mother, and whatever prayers and advice you can give, let's get it done. She had to cancel 5 shows and she is stressed out about it. But I just wanted to have more than enough money to where she don't have to worry about the shows. If she could just focus on resting and recovering, because this world has already became a different place because of Kim Burrell, and we want to keep it that way. I love you, mother. You I hope I don't make you mad from putting up this post, but there's so many of us out here who love you, and let's do whatever it takes to get you back on your feet at 100%. She's on PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. Just do whatever it takes to get some money into mom, to make sure she's okay. But more importantly, all of you kings and queens in the gospel with powerful prophetic prayers to cover her energy, her spirit, her confidence, and her health to get her to the other side. Please, I'm begging you all to pray for Kim Burrell. Okay, so here's here's I can really go in on Tyrese. I really can. But here's what I have to say about this. I'm not quite sure I understand why people who are in the church or in the gospel realm chooses to leave out when they're ill, um, chooses to leave that part out of a lot of things, right? I get it if you are a private person. I totally get it. But Tyrese, what is really going on? Because I'm not understanding. Did you send her the $15? I mean, $15,000. Are you asking people to donate up to $15,000 to her? And also, why is it capped off at $15,000? Did she tell you that amount, or where did we get $15,000 from? So we had to get it from somewhere, right? You had to talk to someone who said $15,000, or how else would we know $15,000 is what's needed? So it's just a little weird to me, right? So when I sent it, I mean, when I seen this, I actually um sent it to Larry. I actually sent it to Larry Reed, and I asked him. I said, "So what is really going on? Because this is really weird. This is really weird." Um, and he said, "She's indeed sick, but we've always known Kim Burrell to kind of keep her illnesses and her sickness under the radar. Like it's not something that she just discloses like that, right?" So I asked him, I said, "Well, where do you think the $15,000 came from?" His response to me was he didn't know, but it was a very vague $15,000 is what you're asking for. How do we get to this? How do we get to that amount? How did we get to that amount? Because what Kim Burrell did, actually, what Larry did, was after Larry seen all of this, he posted Kim Burrell's actual real cash app, right? When he posted her cash app, she started sending refunds back to people. So again, I'm trying to figure out, Tyrese, where did we get $15,000? First of all, $15,000 ain't $15, okay? It's $15,000. Where did we get this amount from to literally give to Kim Burrell, and she's refunding people back? I'm not quite sure I understand this. I don't. I don't. Could Tyrese maybe have spoken too fast? Maybe spoken been um panicking, or being concerned, or being worried? Absolutely, absolutely. But where did the $15,000 come from? See, no one is asking the real questions. Where did the amount come from? Is there something that Kimberly truly needs for having to cancel her shows, or what exactly is it? But it's really weird. It's really weird. Anyway, Kim Burrell then took to her Instagram, and this was the message. Hold on one second. So Kim Burrell took to her Instagram. She posted a picture of herself, and she said, "Good late evening. I'm so happy to report that all is well. Most, as most of you know, there's nothing that Tyrese wouldn't say or do for me. Everybody, please relax and continue to pray for my recovery. I love you all." But again, I want to reference back. We put a cap amount, we gave an amount, $15,000. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Because it's absolutely weird that you are soliciting people to give her 17, I mean, I'm sorry, $15,000, and then she refunds all the cash apps and PayPals and stuff that she's receiving. Something's up with that. Something's up with that. Um, I don't know. Tyrese is giving unhinged behavior. If you think that that's okay, it's kind of giving unhinged behavior. It's given that you lashing out on some issues. I don't know, but it's weird. And at this particular point, um, look, a lot of these artists, gospel artists to be specific, a lot of pastors and different people, they won't tell you when they have things going on with them health wise. They won't. And I think it's literally understandable that she doesn't, but for him to come out and post this whole long message about her having to cancel her shows and different stuff like that is weird to me. And I just got to keep it a buck. It's very weird. It's very calculated. I don't know if you just getting off the phone with her. How did you come up with $15,000? That's just shocking to me. That's just shocking to me. But anyway, moving on. Um, it has been addressed. It is being said that she is ill. I don't know if indeed it is pneumonia. However, she is indeed ill per, even per her Instagram post. She's letting us know that something is going on, So just keep Kim lifted. Just keep Kim lifted, child. But Tyrese, I'm gonna need you to be over there focusing on your issues and your things that you got to deal with, and not Mother Kim. Not Mother Kim. Kim's all right. Kim's all right. Kim's all right. All right. Very weird, especially her response because she pops off at every opportunity. Yeah, I don't even know. He was in court acting like he was about broke, and that's the thing. Like I'm not understanding. And even Larry made a point, and he said, "I'm not understanding if you asked for this amount. If you asked for $15,000, what did you do to help her get to that, or try to help her get to that? Did you think literally you coming on and asking your fans because just because they're your fans don't mean they her fans. You know what I'm saying? And so it was just a little weird. Yeah, but I listen. I want Tyrese to get somewhere and sit down and really get some professional help because he does a lot of unhinged stuff like this, in my opinion. Um, and I do think he needs help. I think he needs help. I think he needs prayer because he does lash out at situations like this, and it's really strange. It's very strange. I'm praying for his well-being. Praying for his well-being. I know when you lose a mother and you do have someone who's like a mother figure to you, you probably do get really nervous and feel some type of way when they get ill. I can understand that, but you didn't just ask for prayer, right? You didn't just ask for prayer for Kim. You asked for $15,000, and I don't understand for her medical needs. I mean, I get it. Medical needs are super super expensive, but $15,000 and you just give us a babe. She has pneumonia. I don't get it. I don't get it. And her response is it's just it was a little weird. But anyway, moving on. Moving on. Like I said, I send prayers up to both of them, Kim, for a speedy recovery. I don't wish that on anyone because let me tell you something. I have asthma and any type of upper respiratory issues, baby. Let me tell you. As a matter of fact, I couldn't sleep last night really comfortably for wheezing. And that is the most uncomfortable thing to deal with is wheezing. So just to think that if even if she had pneumonia in one lung, pneumonia can try to really take you down, okay? And so again, I'm going to send out a prayer for her because like I said, it's not an easy thing to deal with at all. All right. So listen, y'all, please like the video. It is a free way of supporting the channel. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we just discussed Kim Burrell, Larry Reed, and Tyrese. Okay. But now I want to get into the Bishop Whitehead of it all, child. He got two things going on at this particular point in his life. Well, he got more than two things because if you go to this little docket site where they got all of his cases and stuff, child, there's so many cases on that docket site. But anyway, let's dive into something here really quick. Give me just a moment. All right, so let me go ahead and tell you guys what um Bishop Whitehead is doing. Now, what I would like for you guys to do is to head over after this live is over, head over to Pam Esquire. Okay. Head over to Pam Esquire. She breaks these things down when it comes to Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Okay. But here's the thing. So Whitehead was named as a trustee on a trust, right? And on this particular trust, they did let him know. And this was in regards to the building that he's currently having service in right now. He was listed as a trustee, but he had limited access to the actual trust. Okay. Now, with that being said, there were two, I believe there were two stipulations that he had to follow when it came to the trust. One of those stipulations was he had to find financing for the church that he's currently in right now in order to get it from, I believe, the name of the church that was there before. Hold on, I have the document. The name of the church that was there before is Glory of God Global Ministries Inc. Okay. Now, they had a hearing on this past Friday, last Friday, and in the hearing that they had last Friday, they discussed how Whitehead is really not able to come in and change up anything when it comes to the church, such as the locks and different things like that, because he is just listed as a trustee. Okay. He's just listed as a trustee, but he has limitations as to what he can access. Now, um, when they first got this church, right? He showed up to the church with the NYPD, okay? And it sounds like he knows some people that work at NYPD. And the reason why I say that is because you guys remember when he had the incident where he put his hands on that lady, that torture lady, he put his hands all on her neck and stuff like that. How he wasn't booked or anything of that sort, but he was released. He was released, right? And so it's being alleged that he knows and that he has connections and ties with the NYPD. Okay. So the NYPD typically in any situation, so I can use the insurance thing for example, right? Anytime that we have one of those situations where there's a trust that's actually involved and any type of legal eviction needs to take place or anything of that sort, most of the police know when a court order has been ordered and stamped in order for them to go to that actual property and do exactly what they need to do at that particular property, whether they need to get somebody out of that property or just board it up and lock it up, right? And in certain situations, in certain states and certain counties, you do have to follow like a this daily plan in order to do that. Now, he filed a motion with the courts, okay, to go bankrupt. I mean, to file bankruptcy, right? Well, he couldn't file bankruptcy and then try to get financing for the church, right? It just doesn't work that way. You can't do that. You're trying to file for bankruptcy, but then you're also needing to get um financing for the church. So to me, what it sounds like, and this is just my opinion, it sounds like he knows people in the city that helps him continue to do the things that he do, whether you want to call it scamming, whatever you want to call it. It ain't it, right? So mind you, again, I told you guys go make sure you follow Pam Esquire because she actually has a video that she showed as of yesterday that has all of this played out, right? Where the locksmith is there, taking off the locks and different things like that. They're telling them the NYPD is telling them to go call a boss, which is Bishop Whitehead, to see what is going to take place. And at the end of the day, here's my thing. I really think Whitehead like to play in the court's face and stuff like that because he think that the people gonna give up. The people that he's suing, the people that he coming after, he think they really gonna give up. And so I'm just like, yo, these people don't see that. like, sir, you still have a criminal case against you that you filed several motions against that have been literally dismissed, every last one of them. So I'm trying to figure out how your scamming behind keep getting away with the fact that this stuff don't belong to you at the end of the day. But it's like, again, he's working with the NYPD. And so, of course, a lot of these people ain't gonna battle with him, right? So this is one of the documents that I have here, and this is order dismissing Chapter 11 petition. The Chapter 11 petition was against Glory of God Ministry Inc. So, upon the motion to dismiss, dated February the 3rd of 2023, by Glory of God Ministry Inc., seeking entry of an order um, pursuant to, and this is where it goes into, how I have all those numbers and different things like that. So it also says the federal rules of bankruptcy procedure dismissing debtors petition on the grounds that 5904 Foster Avenue Trust is an ineligible debtor and it appearing that this matter is a court proceeding pursuant, okay, and it appearing that the venue is proper in this district pursuant. So basically, what they're saying is you need to take this somewhere else right now. You take this somewhere else. However, they did dismiss the full petition to not be able to access their actual own building. Okay. Remember, Bishop Whitehead was listed as a trustee only if he was able to get financing to cover this actual building. Okay. But how can you do that again if you are attempted to file for bankrupt or if you file for bankruptcy? So they also put in a motion to have his bankruptcy denied for this particular issue because at the end of the day, this ain't what you about to do. Okay. The people got time today. They got time today. So basically, he's in that church, having church every Sunday and doing God knows what in that church. And the people just not having it. The people want their church back. Like, I feel like you scam these folks out of their own church, hands down, hands down. And I think that these people tried to do the right thing by, going to court. They did the right thing. So yeah, we're gonna keep up with Pam Esquire as well. Yeah, he's an agent of confusion. Hey, Bernita, what's going on, Ramel? What's going on, Andre? What's going on, Tyra? How are you? Yeah, he is too much. He definitely knows someone on that police force because he's absolutely able to get away with too much. He's able to get away with too much. And I've been saying that from the beginning. Like, you know someone on that police force, and there just is what it is, you know? Okay, so let's get into his criminal case, child. Let's get into his criminal case. Um, hold on one second. Now, the interesting thing is we are in March, and this was done on February the 22nd of 2023. And yeah, that's what I said in the beginning. He wasn't, and the NYPD is helping him too. Not just Eric Adams, but that NYPD. He knows someone on the NYPD for that officer to come the way that he did, and also how it had been reported that he called the NYPD. There was no paperwork shown in the beginning or anything like that, and they allowed him to change the locks and everything else like that. That man, like I said, is Whitehead is a problem. He's an issue. But I want to move on to his criminal case. Okay. I want to move on to his criminal case. So this is as of, let's see here, February the 22nd of 2023. Now, he had filed several motions in regards to the evidence that was um, Eric Adams used to be the NYPD police chief. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Um, Getting back into this now, this is saying that whereas on January 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th of 2023, defendant Lamar Whitehead filed the following four motions, respectively: an emergency motion for a special order in pursuant to local criminal rule, a motion to identify witness with juvenile injunctions. He also filed a motion to have more evidence provided in his actual criminal case. Now, that was dumb. That was absolutely dumb. I don't know why you and your attorneys would have filed a motion to have more evidence proven or shown in regards to this. By the way, all of those motions were denied. Okay. The judge said, I don't got time to play with you. Okay. You got the right one today. Okay. Every last one of those motions in his criminal case was denied. Okay. And I don't really think that people realize that this man is out on like a bond, a bail, whatever you call it. He, like, dude, you still have a criminal case hovering over your head. You still are online on your own Instagram interviewing Larry Reed's accusers and all of this stuff. Why don't this man sit down and shut up? He is constantly talking and running them glossy soup coolers every single day on his live. And people are like, yo, people go up for him. That's the surprising part. But I guess anybody that's like this, people gonna always go up for them. Good morning, LV. Good morning. Good morning. The people know he's doing illegal activities. Absolutely, absolutely. And the only thing that I have when it comes to this is the fact that it seems like he keeps getting away with certain things, and the moment that he's no longer able to get away with it, it's gonna be shocking. It is literally going to be shocking because a lot of these things aren't going to go his way. But you could tell that he knows someone that, or he's teamed up with the NYPD. He knows a lot of them because of the simple fact we got to remember again when he put his hands on the Tarsha lady. And allegedly, I don't know if y'all know, but he's trying to sue her too. He trying to sue the Tarsha lady too. But anyway, he put his hands on her. And when he put his hands on her, remember the NYPD came down to the church. They actually took him, never booked him. It was almost like he just got picked. Like he knew that they was gonna let him go because he knows people on the force. So it's really weird. Um, but listen, he not gonna be able to get away with this stuff forever. That's the bottom line. He's not going to be able to get away with this stuff forever. Okay. So anyway, the government, this says that the government filed a response to deny all of the above motions on all of the above motions, because remember, he put those motions in on January the 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. Those motions were denied on February the 3rd. Okay. On the 17th, motion for special order pursuant to local criminal rule is denied per judge. Prohibits lawyers as well as government agents from release or authorizing the release of non-public information or option to the public. So basically, he didn't want any of this to be released to the public, but unfortunately, that motion got denied. So basically, he wanted to seal the deal where it was only discussed in court, and that motion has also been denied. The judge ain't playing, and this is Judge Lord, Lord Lorna G. Scofield. Listen, he ain't playing. They ain't playing. They ain't playing. So also this goes on to say none of the statements such provide FBI assistant. So basically, also, okay. So I'll just go ahead and read this. So this goes on to say, U.S. Attorney Williams or FBI Assistant Director Discrow in the government's press release violates Rule 23.1. The press release contains an unremarkable reluctant nature of substance or text of the charge, including a brief description of the offense charged. So basically, reading this is going on to say that all of the alleged schemes and all of the he's saying that that them saying that he's scamming and scheming is all lies, basically. And he wanted more evidence, or his attorney filed a ruling for more evidence in that, and the judge denied it. The judge denied it. So again, a lot of this stuff ain't going over in his favor. A lot of this stuff ain't going over in his favor. And I do really want him to get somewhere and sit down, because I don't know no man of God, someone who is literally truly calling themselves a man of God, is out here doing the things that Whitehead is doing. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It just don't make sense. And it don't make sense that he's able to keep getting away with the same old stuff over and over and over again. And here's my commentary on the church situation. Um, it always kind of takes me back to think you're literally you're literally trying to sue Larry Reed for 20 million. You're trying to sue King Johns for 20 million. And although he's not suing him, he did name the lead attorney in some of his documents as well. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did name the lead attorney. However, he is not actually suing the lead attorney, but he did name him in one of those lawsuits. I want to say it was the one with King Jobs. I want to say no. It's the one with Larry Reed, because Larry Reed and the lead attorney did do a live together. They did do a live together, and so he's saying that in that live they defamed his character and such. But again, he's not actually suing the lead attorney. I'm pretty sure the reason why he not suing the lead attorney is because he know that he's really probably going to have to fight to sue him. Um, his team is saying that it's a possibility that a lawsuit could go out for the lead attorney, but the lead attorney ain't said nothing wrong in regards to the bishop. Neither has Larry, honestly. I mean, there were articles out about this man prior to Larry Reed even talking about him, prior to King Jobs even talking about them. Even if I don't agree with their commentary or anything of that sort, $20 million is a lot, and you are expecting to receive a payday that you ain't gonna never get. You ain't gonna never get it. You're not gonna never get it. Where the messy reside. Y'all is messy. Y'all is messy. Messy, messy, messy boots, messy boots. But yeah, so it's a lot going on with this particular case that I just can't rock with. This man is a no good man. Okay. And at some point, everything that he's doing is going to catch up with him. And it's just that on that. It's going to catch up with him. All these motions being denied, everything being denied in your criminal case, and the fact that you tried to get this hidden, so that people couldn't go look this stuff up, is crazy to me as well. But the judge said, what you're not about to do Let's come up in my courtroom and play with me. Okay, you're not about to play with me. So it'll be really interesting to see how the rest of this court proceeding is going to go in regards to this. There is no actual update in regards to his criminal case as of yet, other than these motions that have been denied. All four of those motions were denied. So it'll be really interesting to see how this is going to play out further. Okay, it's going to be really interesting to see. Okay, so listen, y'all, I just wanted to have a quick chat in regards to Kim Burrell, Tyrese, and the bishop. All right, and the bishop. I just want to have a quick conversation in regards to that. But I am about to give myself 10 minutes, and I am going to come back and go ahead and do my review for the um the uh escape an SWV show. Okay, I really enjoyed that show last night. That was a breath of fresh air, especially after coming off of this Potomac um the Potomac. That, yeah, that thank you, Tracy. Good morning. But yeah, we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about it. But let me put Pam's Esquire's link in here so you guys can go check that out at some point today and just listen to it. And there's actual video footage of there's actually video footage of him. Okay, here go Pam. Okay, so her YouTube page is Pam Esquire, the Law Intellect. And give me just a second. Let me pull this live up. Let's see here. All right, let's get this pasted in here. Okay, y'all go check that out because there's actual video footage of the police officers trying to change locks and all, or the police blocked them from trying to change the locks. Locksmith was there. He had that drill. He was trying to get them locks off, baby. So yeah, go check it out. All right. So I don't know how many of you did get an opportunity to watch SWV and Escape the Queens of R&B. But we are getting ready to review that in the next 10 minutes. So meet me back here on the channel, okay? Meet me back here on the channel. This was meant to be a quick chat in regards to this. We talked about Tyrese putting out that message in regards to Kim Burrell's health, saying that she does have pneumonia in both lungs. He did ask for $15,000. Kim Burrell, and I did call her Kick Burrell in my in my thing, but Kim Burrell actually sent cash out refunds in regards to this. So um we said we praying for Tyrese. We praying for Tyrese. Okay, we praying for Tyrese. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate you for tuning in to this particular live. Meet me back over here at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Central Time to discuss the SWV and Escape show. All right. With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next live. Peace.